Hi! Today's tip is about starting with acrylic paints. And a lot of people get very nervous about having a white canvas or a white piece of cardboard in this case, or a white piece of paper in front of them. And they think if I just put a wash all over it, it won't look white and it'll be fine and I'll be able to paint. And it somehow breaks a block for people. And so some people, when they're using acrylics, will get a very sort of wet, watery wash and put it all over the canvas and think that's good. And it's taken away the white and they can then get over that block, that fear, and start painting. However, by doing that, what you're doing is you're going against the sort of properties of the paint. Acrylic paints consist of molecules of paint and binders, and what happens is you want the paint to bind to whatever it is that you're putting that paint onto, so whether it's wood, whether it's paper, canvas, etc. And if you water down that paint too much, the molecules are too far apart. So instead of being close like this, where they stick together and they can stick to the surface that you're actually putting them onto, when you water them down, you spread them apart. And the more water you add, the further and further those molecules get. So they don't stick to each other and they don't stick to the canvas. And it might be okay for a short while, but actually it's not very good for long-lasting painting. So what you need to do is not do that. Okay, make sure that you're using acrylic paints in a consistency where the molecules are actually sticking to each other and can adhere to the surface that you're using them on. A lot of people don't actually realise that that is what happens, is that the molecules don't get further apart, they can't stick, and actually you're creating a very sort of poor base on which to put your painting. Then you have that fear, if you're not going to do that, of that white canvas in front of you. So how do you overcome that? Well, how I overcome it is just attack it with a load of acrylic paint. Just change the surface. Don't worry about it, just cover it with acrylic paint, whatever colour you're feeling at the time. If you need to do that, some people don't need to do it, some people don't mind a white surface. I'm not personally one of them. I don't find it frightening to have a white surface in front of me. But if you do, just cover it. Choose a colour that you're feeling at that time and cover it with that paint in the right consistency, and then you're going off to a really good start on your painting. Okay, there'll be more tips like this if you're interested in these tips on my Facebook art page and also on my YouTube channel. So look out for those, as I'm going to film a series of them. Thanks for watching. Any comments in the box below, and any questions, obviously at any time I'm willing to answer those around your sort of acrylic painting. Confidence with your creativity is a specialism of mine, because I work with a lot of people who got blockages from when they were a child, being told they were rubbish at art. So any of those questions, I'm happy to answer them, and I hope to see you next time. Take care.